with Drew Brees and the New Orleans Saints. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Looking for an opening, not much there. He'll get it to the 39. Trey Hendrickson, the one who gets him on the ground. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. It'll go as a gain of 7 on the play, and it sets up a 3rd and inches situation.
Okay, he didn't break that one all the way, but you got to know that he feels like he's right on the verge, and that's probably exactly what he's telling them in the huddle right now.
Rodgers going to try and throw on 3rd down. That's caught. It's Robert Tonyan, the tight end. And he's going to have a Packers first down as they're able to move the sticks with a gain of 4 on 3rd and inches.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From midfield, here's Rodgers. Got a man. It's Tonyan complete. And he is across midfield from 149 to the other 49. A gain of just 2. That catch good for only a couple.
At the 49-yard line.
Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. They go back to the ground with Jones. And down to the 44, 5 yards that time.
To Aaron Jones.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Now it's Rodgers. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll run it with Jones. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. A big pickup of 12 yards on 4th down to keep this drive from stalling. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. And a quick throw here that's complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 10 more there and another first down.
Well, I know from past experience, before you actually play a game, you visualize what's going to happen. And I don't know anyone who doesn't visualize themselves being in the center of what's going on. That's 3 catches for him here in the early going. He's got to like the way this has started.
Absolutely. 3 catches on any drive is good. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. A 22-yard touchdown ground. And the Packers take it right down the field and score on the opening drive. So now Rodgers will lead the Packers up to go for 2. They're going to run for it with Jones. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more.
Packers 8, Saints nothing. Mason.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line. So Brees going to lead the Saints up here, 1st and 10 at
at their own 23. Out of the gun, he'll throw. And that is incomplete. He was trying to hit Thomas that time, and that'll bring up second down.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
From the gun, it's Breeze. Looking again for Thomas, this time complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 36 yards on the play. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Breeze. Escaping the pressure right. And it's hauled in by Jared Cook. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so. 1 quarter down, 8-0 the score.
With the score, Packers 8, Saints nothing.
They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A gain of 13, it's a 1st down.
A gain of 13 yards. 1st down, New Orleans.
They run it for the first time with a backup Murray. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side. This defense is really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And he's got the 1st down as he gets it to the 8. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up a 1st and goal. 1st and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
That's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
Nothing on 1st down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. Here's Breeze. That is incomplete. Jared Cook, the tight end, was the target. But now it's 3rd and goal.
They've given him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big 3rd down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
Breeze now on 3rd and goal. Looking for Thomas. He's got him.
Breeze.
Touchdown, New Orleans.
To Michael Thomas.
8 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Saints move back within a couple of the lead. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Now Sean Payton going to say, let's go for 2 on this one. Now Breeze again. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here. I know it's still just the first half, but we'll see if that 2 points looms large later.
I would have kicked it. And I know that they were trying to equal the score, but sometimes you kind of get seduced into that. It's the first half. Kick the extra point and continue to play so you don't have to chase points later.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23.
Over 1st and 10.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. A good balance attack for that last touchdown drive they had. Now it's time to see if they can do that again.
And it really becomes a tale of 2 play callers, doesn't it? The offensive guy, he's in sync. Everything's working pretty well. For the defensive
What's going on the defensive side?
That's a tough one because he's prepped all week as well, and he can't get a bead on exactly what they're doing right now. What he needs is one of his guys just to make a big play and disrupt things.
He'll have a 1st down past the 40. There he goes right side. And he gets it all the way down to the 3. It's a big play that time for the Packers. 72 yards.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. They go play action here on first down. The quick slant caught, and he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's second down. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. And he was excellent on that drive. He deserved to be the one to get across the chalk.
Oh, I agree with you totally. A workhorse on the drive. And how about that last decisive run to punch it in?
So now Rodgers will lead the Packers up to go for 2. They're going to try and run. And he's going to be hit and taken down in the backfield. Just nowhere to run that time. And the try for 2 is snuffed out.
Saints 6.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. On first down, Breeze. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. It's 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down. Shotgun now for Breeze. Forced out to his left. On the check down, he finds Kamara. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5. Now Breeze. Gets this to a standout receiver, Thomas. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. Again, it's Breeze. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work that... Defensively, they have now allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. Breeze to throw again. The open man is Smith. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. It'll be a Saints first down on a pickup of 13.
Saints first down.
Again, they'll throw with Breeze. Flushed out right. This is complete to Michael Thomas. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Another nice gain. 16 yards there and a first down again. Here's Breeze to throw. And it's caught. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Breeze able to hook up with Jared Cook. And the Saints move back within a couple of the lead. Now Sean Payton going to say, let's go for two on this one. Now Breeze. This is caught. And he's not going to get there. So they come up empty on the two-point conversion, and they are unable to tie up this football game. And this one's going to be covered up by the Packers hands team. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Back to the air on second down. It's Rodgers. And this is caught at the 20. Touchdown, Packers. Devontae Adams. As the first half is winding down, and the Packers add 6 to their lead. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
The quick slant caught. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a two-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst, and if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
Breeze now on first down. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock.
Smith, incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. They'll spot it at the 47, so call it a 57-yard attempt. And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Crosby to kick off for Green Bay.
The Saints going to go on offense first, and they trail here as we begin quarter number 3. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so. Packer pressure, and down he goes. Dean Lowry in there to bury him for a loss of 11.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
And now a hook up downfield on second down. A breakaway from Michael Thomas. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Michael Thomas, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Saints have taken the lead. Now Breeze will bring the Saints offense up to go for 2 here. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll get into the end zone to push the lead up to a field goal.
23. Packers 20.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. That one good for 10 yards. And it'll be second and very short.
At the 31-yard line.
Play action. Now it's Rodgers. Man open, that's Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Here's Jones. And he's going to be met at about the 43.
Jones, the ball carrier.
Mario Davis there on the stop.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Rodgers throwing complete to Valdez-Scantling. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. A big pickup of 38. Now that's 2 big catches that he's had on this drive alone.
And I can hear it right now. If they give up a third to him, whoever does that, go stand on the other sideline. You're persona non grata on our team at that point.
A 5-yard touchdown run. And once again, the Packers, they're back out in front. Nice job of polishing off that drive, but all the credit there goes to that play prior.
Yeah, it certainly does, because after that big play, I think resistance almost felt futile at that point, didn't it? And the very next play, they come right back, quick, fast, and in a hurry, and put it in the end zone.
Mason Crosby.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. You can just kind of sense the momentum turning here. It's first and 10. Breeze now. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Jair Alexander that time able to knock that one away.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard. The last catch nearly got him at first, but it did not, and they'll try to convert on 3rd and inches. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs. This has been all that we'd hoped for. 2 of the game's all-time great QBs slugging it out in a one-score game here in the second half. 1st and 10. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. So, of course, they declined that there. They knew they had the free play. yardage out of it.
It's kind of like when we were at dinner last night. You saw me reach for the check, so you ordered dessert on top of it, right? You say you had the free play.
Yeah.
Right? Already had what you needed. Go ahead and get a little more on top. I like it.
On 1st and 10, here's Breeze. And brought in by the tight end Cook. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Breeze able to hook up with Jared Cook. And the Saints have retaken the lead.
And there's a situation where as a tight end, once he gets that end zone in his sights, he's not going to back down from anyone. He doesn't worry about running the daylight. He doesn't mind running through contact. That's totally fine by him.
Lutz good on the extra point, and that gives him a 3-point lead.
Will Lutz to kick off for New Orleans.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This will make it into the end zone, and no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than...
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Malcolm Jenkins. And they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. So after the INT, it's Breeze. And he's going to be taken down. They sack him on what will be the final play of quarter number 3. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Another try after the first down sack. Breeze.
Well, when you've got a tight end who can run, you've got to give him a shot to unlock the defense. Want to see what they can get, taking the big shot downfield. That one winds up incomplete.
The Saints on 3rd down. A perfect 4 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and forever. From the gun, it's Breeze. Over the middle, open is Thomas. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. Give him 19 on the play, but they will still come up a bit short. And now it's 4th down. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. The Saints do snap it. It's Breeze. And he finds Cook. And he gets this one across midfield for the first down to the 46. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. 95-56. Breeze now on 1st down. That'll be complete to Cook. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the Packers' 41-yard line.
They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
Well, they didn't accomplish their goal. They didn't get a stop there. Gave up another 1st down. They have all 3 timeouts in their pocket. I think defensively, you guys start thinking about using them here.
I was just going to ask you at what point you think now's the go time?
I think now's the go time. I don't think you sit back and wait because they can take a lot of time off the clock between plays and run 3 to 4 and really put you in a stressful spot.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. Working from the gun, it's Breeze. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off at the 25. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. Their passing game has been spectacular this afternoon. Finally, a win for the defense.
You think maybe there was an adjustment there. Finally gained a measure of, I don't even know if you call it revenge, but got a play done against him, and that's been difficult for them all game long.
They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. David Onyemata there on the tackle. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense the next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Let's go, defense. Let's go, defense.
Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. There he goes, left side. Touchdown, Packers. Marquez Valdez-Scantling, 66 yards. And the Packers have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. Extra point try now for Crosby. And that will make this a 4-point game.
Makes the score Packers 34, Saints 30. Crosby to kick off for Green Bay.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And the interception last time on the opponent's side of the field, certainly not what they wanted.
Put it mildly, that is so frustrating because that signifies there's a drive going on. You're in a good spot, great place to run some of your best offense. Instead, they turn the ball over.
Yeah, turned the ball over last time. See if they can avoid doing it here.
31-yard line.
So it's Saints football as we get you reset. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. The throw over the middle taken in. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 16 yards, a first down.
That gets them the first down, but they've still got to move quickly here.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. Breeze leaves this one with Kamara. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
Oh, he's got a little daylight. Past the and he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And finally out of bounds all the way down at about the 2. A big play there out of Kamara. 42 yards. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. Shotgun now for Breeze. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Breeze able to hook up with Jared Cook. And the Saints have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter.
Wow, I know it's a never-say-never situation. But to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
The score that puts them in front here late, but now you got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. You mess up, could come back at you a long way.
And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. Well, they were a little too excited to get the football, touched it before it went 10 yards.
And that's so difficult, isn't it? Because sometimes you can just take a bad hop and veer into your lane or into your body. In this case, though, they touched it before 10. Illegal touching is the call.
Number 30.
And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line.
On the tackle.
Back to throw, Rodgers. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call. Well, when you're leading in the fourth quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
They fake the give. Now Rodgers. Flush to his right. He's going to let it fly. And this is caught. Touchdown. And they've taken the lead here in the final minute.
So many practices we watched over time where the offense works on scoring late in the game and finding a way to win, as we just saw there.
Just saw it right there. Now can they preserve that advantage that they just got? They're going to run for it with Jones. And they don't get it. They tried for the two-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
Packers 40, Saints 37.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They only need a field goal. Obviously, the clock a huge factor. They'll be watching that. What do they need to do here, Charles?
Your sequence of plays has to get you out of bounds. Completions, get out of bounds, gain some yardage. Then when the clock hits 7 seconds or left, now you've got a decision. Are you in field goal range, or is it Hail Mary time? Because from 7 seconds down, you don't want to take a shot that you're going to have another play.
We'll see how they handle it. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
They'll look to throw. Open man is Michael Thomas. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. Back to throw, Breeze. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left. Jair Alexander that time able to knock that one away. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Back to throw. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining. Looking to go back to Thomas again. And it's 3rd down.
It's 3rd down. And 10 yards to go.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Off the play fake to Kamara, it's Breeze. And Cook has it, left side. And he'll get this only to about the 38 as they stop him a few yards shy of the line to gain. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. NFL is on EA Sports, and we are in Silicon Valley at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. The scene a short time ago, this crowd, they loved their 49ers, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room, and we're ready for football as the 49ers get set to do battle with the Kansas City Chiefs. Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Santa Clara. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 20.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
First carry for Raheem Mostert. Room here to run. And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. Touchdown, 49ers. Raheem Mostert, 76 yards. And the Niners have taken the early lead. Well, they said they wanted to have some explosive runs. How about that one to start the game?
And I would say on the defensive sideline, there's a lot to answer for, because you spend all week saying, stop the run. I don't care who you're playing. You don't want to get run over. You don't want to get run past. And they got both over-committing in the secondary, and he just went stepping past them and is still running, essentially.
One play, and he hits pay dirt. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
They'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. To throw, it's Mahomes. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jason Verrett. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
They'll start on the ground with Mostert. He takes this for 3 to the 29.
Number 31, Raheem.
Coming up on 2nd and 7.
Anthony Hitchens brought him down. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7. At the 20.
Garoppolo going to give to Mostert. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. They're making a real first-quarter statement with a run game, no doubt.
For those who remember old-school football, running it, establishing things, seeing backs find holes, get through them, they've got to like what they're seeing from this unit so far. Right now, they've decided to, as you said, establish the run game, and they've been successful doing it.
A play fake from Mostert. Now Garoppolo. Open man is born. And across the chalk, into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. Kendrick Bourne, 63 yards. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Not even 2 minutes into this football game, already we've had 2 scores.
You know how much I like to read about teams of old, right? The teams of yesteryear. There were some teams that were known as the point-a-minute teams. Well, obviously in a 60-minute game, that's 60-plus points. But 2 touchdowns in the first 2 minutes? My calculator doesn't operate that well.
And now on the other side, they better wake up. They haven't even gotten off the bus yet. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill that time, but it'll be 2nd down.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
Now a pass that's taken in by Hill, and he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 15 yards on the play, 1st down.
1st down, Chiefs.
They'll run for the first time with Clyde Edwards-Helaire. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Mahomes on target there to Hill. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
And a 1st down.
They'll run. It's Edwards-Helaire. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Ball carrier, Joe Walker on the tackle. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 38-yard line.
Now here's Mahomes. Buying time to his left. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a 1st down. The last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced the ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
Solomon Thomas there on the tackle. Ball at the 26, 2nd and 7. Now they'll throw with Mahomes. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact. Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
Mahomes and the offense staying out there. They'll go for it on 4th. Mahomes going to go on 4th down. And he comes back with one complete. And they'll get this down to the 10. How about them biting off 15 yards there on the 4th down attempt and keeping the drive alive? And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Stopped by DJ Jones.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Mahomes finding Tyreek Hill. And the Chiefs are able to get this back within a touchdown.
The Chiefs.
Andy Reid never one to shy away from taking chances. He'll go for 2. Mahomes going to throw. Being chased out left. And he will get into the end zone to shave 2 more points off the deficit.
14. Chiefs 8. Harrison Butker.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for.
He's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup from the gun, a run with Mostert. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain.
The ball carrier, Anthony Hitchens, brought him down. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 47-yard line.
Still 9 remaining on second down. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter as they're looking at a second down and 9 to go. They run out of the shotgun with Mostert. He'll get about 4 here, down to the 43-yard line.
Anthony Hitchens brought him down. That's a gain of 4.
On play action, it's Garoppolo. A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line.
By the Chiefs.
That was just one of those interceptions from our perspective here. We got a good view at the 50-yard line mid-level that quarterback and receiver were not on the same page.
Just by his reaction, I'm talking about the quarterback, he expected something different from his receiver, whether he expected him to break in, out, deeper, shorter. They'll determine that on the sideline. But bottom line, you could see that he thought he'd be in a different spot, except the defender was not his intended target.
Here's Edwards-Helaire. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 11 yards there, first down.
A gain of 11 on the
throwing now is Mahomes. And going deep for Hill. That's going to be caught. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Chiefs have tied it, and they can take the lead with the extra point. And this is up and good to put them up by a point. It's 15-14.
Chiefs 15. 49ers 14.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack.
Taken down back at the 20-yard line.
Another try after the first down sack. Garoppolo. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Well, as we get ready for third down, let's go back and recap here. The sack on the first play of this drive, that threw a wrench in what they were trying to accomplish because they were compelled to throw the ball on second down. A running play was not in the works. And that incompletion set up another passing down here on third and long.
He'll fire this deep for Ayuk. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down.
Well, their first 2 drives yielded touchdowns, so there's no reason for them to feel like they have to pull back on the reins. They pushed it downfield, looking for another one right there. Didn't get it, but we know they're going to continue to be bold.
So 4th and 15, but the offense is staying out there to go for it. They do go for it. It's Garoppolo escaping the pressure right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. And that's Alex Okafor who gets in to register the sack.
I don't know why you would do that. It's almost guaranteed points the other way. I mean, I get it if it's a late game situation, maybe even 4th and inches. But boy, that's a huge risk to take.
Yeah, now they're set up in prime position going the other way. And he'll take this one down near the 15. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9. At the
now Mahomes. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Eric Armstead, the defensive end, will get credited for the sack.
6 yards.
On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes. And that will be incomplete.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
Packers' kick here is good. And that'll move their lead up to 4 now. So a good kick there. They put the bow tie on it with 3 points.
And let's face it, everybody wants a touchdown. We know that. But in the NFL, defenses are awfully good. You're not going to score each and every time. Be able to knock the ball through the post and take the 3.
By the way, I said bow tie. I meant just bow. Not the tie, but you know.
Either way.
You got it.
I just went right past it.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3, and that's exactly what happened there.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
He'll have a first down past the 40, and he's going to get this into enemy territory at the 45. That one good for 26 and a first down. Garoppolo looks to throw. Open man is Samuel, complete. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Give him 30 yards there. Here's Garoppolo to throw. Powers through it. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. Now we give to the big fullback Juszczyk. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. 2nd and goal from the 1. They'll run with Mostert. They're held again, and do we have a goal line stand brewing? It's 3rd and goal.
Short of the goal line.
They'll try and power it in with Juszczyk. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that will bring up an interesting decision here on 4th and goal. Can this defense hold them out? Here we go now, 4th and goal from the 2. They'll go for it. It's Garoppolo. Flushed out right. He may try and run for this. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And the ball's going to be going back to the Chiefs. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And you got to think, if this is anything other than just taking a knee, I'd be very surprised.
Yeah, they've got enough to talk about at the half. Why do anything else? Just get out of there.
And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? Ready for the start of the 3rd quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. We have not seen much on offense from either side. These last few drives, it has been a struggle, hasn't it?
Totally, and you're thinking to yourself right now, if you're on offense trying to get things figured out, okay, we self-scout every week in our game plan. How many things do we do at certain times? What are our tendencies? Time to go to some of those tendency breakers and try and create some offense.
They always have those in their back pocket, don't they?
You have to, and if you don't keep abreast of what you're doing, you lock into a rhythm and make it easy for the opposition.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jason Barrett, and he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this third quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind, and we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
Throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Call that a very strong gain of 24. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Another first down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here.
At the 9-yard line.
Here's Mostert. And the 49ers are going to have a first and goal forthcoming as he takes this down to about the 5-yard line.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score one touchdown,
you want two.
You're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got one, but was denied as he tried to get the second one.
Second down and goal. Garoppolo. This will be caught at about the 6. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a third and goal. On the sneak is Garoppolo. And boy, a good surge defensively. It'll depend on the mark, but I'm not sure he got there. Only a yard on the sneak, not enough. And he's a few inches short for 4th. And across the chalk, into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Raheem Mostert, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And once again, the 49ers are back out in front. Now Garoppolo and the Niners will come up and go for 2. It's a run with Mostert. They're going to keep it on the ground. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Niners 20, Chiefs 18.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. They'll run here with Edwards-Helaire. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. 3rd and inches, and they've got some extra beef up front. 3 tight ends.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
Edwards-Helaire, they'll try to run for it. And that's going to be a Chiefs first down as the tackle made just shy of the 40. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 6. First down, Kansas City.
Mahomes now to throw. And the Niners get there and bring him down. Javon Kinlaw able to get him for a loss of about 3. After the sack on first down, Mahomes, wide open receiver complete. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
First down, Chiefs.
Right there, 54, right there, 54 now. Watch the run. They're running it. Check 3, check 3, check 3.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On first down, Mahomes. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion? Mahomes firing complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 32-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
Chiefs.
Now a carry for Edwards-Helaire. A gain of 3, second down.
Kansas City. He's tackled at the 29-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Here's Mahomes to throw. Complete, the tight end Kelsey. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
First down, Kansas City.
Now Edwards-Helaire. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a second and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
Now back to throw. Dancing to his left. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown run. And the Chiefs are once again going to retake the lead.
Well, I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
And the lead is up to 5.
Makes the score Chiefs 25, 49ers 20.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
27-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up second and 5.
Brings up second and 5 at the 32-yard line.
Again, they'll run it with Mostert. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves them with a 3rd and 3. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
3rd and 3.
11.
Garoppolo going to try and throw on 3rd. And able to haul it in is Kittle. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Now a man open down the middle of the field. They find some open field here. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Kendrick Bourne with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the 49ers have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. So now an extra point doesn't help much. They'll try to go for 2 to make the difference a field goal, and they can lead it by 3. Now Garoppolo. His pass caught at the 4. And he will not get there. He comes up short. And they're unable to push this lead to a field goal as it'll remain a 1-point game. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Back to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
A 28-yard gain. First down, Chiefs.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up
Mahomes to throw. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
An 8-yard pickup. And a first down, Chiefs.
Going to give this time to the tailback. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9. At the Niners' 31-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll get this down to about the 30, 31-yard line. Back-to-back 1-yard runs here, so that leaves him with a 3rd down and 8. Now a handoff here to his running back. And we've got a timeout. 9 seconds remaining. We've now seen 3 consecutive 1-yard gains, and it brings up 4th down. And we've got a timeout. 9 seconds remaining. Everything right now resting on the right foot of Harrison Butker. He made his only attempt earlier. This for the win. And this one is right down Broadway. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. And you know, in an era of cost-cutting and maximizing your roster, this is a club that does not skimp on special teams, and in these situations, it pays dividends.
And that's great vision by the organization. When the difference between winning or losing depends on who you have kicking the ball, would you rather have a street free agent out there or a solid pro like this? The answer's pretty evident to me.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. Well, going into the final play of this